wholeness and 0 point love. It's that guy that's gonna give it's gonna give gnosis to omni spaces. Just fucked that up with last video. Um, so today I just wanted to come on and talk about a different, um, an upgrade to like praying and worshiping. Like what worshiping was for was when people were in the mindset that they had to freaking go to war with everything and everyone all the time. But I'm here to tell you, man, the war has been ended. And whatever side you wanted to win has won. Cause like them hoes be flipping. So I mean, you say the good side, and now that hoe's the evil side because it's trying to keep the game going. Um, but yeah, that side has won for you. It's won for me. The war has ended, and so you really should be getting into soul rewarding, except for and get out of soul cycling systems, cause the soul rewarding system is where souls reside. You know what I'm saying? Souls like to live there. They don't like to live in places where, you know what I'm saying, they gotta cycle and keep, perpetuating something. They just like to observe. They don't like going back and forth all the time. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to sit there and observe the shit. You feel me? So, you know, we're gonna change uh, worshipping to omni shipping. And that's pretty much, even if you just felt that, like I felt that. Did you feel that when I said that? Omni shipping? That's what it is. Because regardless of what anybody wants, we about to go back to the abyss. We about to go back to open space, baby. So that means you better get with the omni spaces or you better get lost. You feel me? Because like you at least need to be, on that omni stuff to be on God level. That's what they tell you, right? You at least need to have omnipotence, omnipresence, and stuff like that to be on God level. So God is just a generator. Well, I don't even want to give the name or whatever. God is what it is. God is what it is. Um, but you're not even a God though. You feel me? Like you're something that can grow up to be a God. And what says you can't grow past being a God? So these roles are not made to be like these positions aren't made to be held by one singular being at all times. Like one central being. Uh the role moves, you know, in a sense that you can choose to do that or you can choose to do some other concept, some other universe, some other space and time. You can choose to keep going or you can choose to, you know, go out, you know? But in the sense that in the great beyond, you really need to have that omniscient. So you need to be able to communicate, okay? And then your ship needs to be able to go to that space, right? And then go back to your space if you want to, or go back to another space if you want to. So like, you got to be moving fluidly, and that's where perpetuating comes in, cause you perpetuate the similar. Hmm. You perpetuate whatever you want to perpetuate. You perpetuate whoever you need to perpetuate. It's simple. I don't know. I was trying to make it complicated. Complicated. It's simple. And so you moving, when you moving through the spaces, like Are you gonna be able to handle that? Like I said in the last video, and that's what praying does for you. That's what worship does for you. It keeps you in a certain space all the time, particularly Mars or even Venus. If you can get to that point, like I love everybody, I'm sending you love all the time, But then they still gonna say I'm praying love over you, and that sounds weird. That sounds weird, right? Like I'm praying love on you. I'm praying some love. Like you don't hear people say that. Like you don't hear people say that. So I'll worship some love into you. That don't sound right, my nigga. I'm a, I'm a omni ship some love to you. Now that sounds pretty fluid, right? I don't know. I'm dying right now. It's funny as fuck. I'm perpetuating some love to you, baby. Yes, like I like that. Please give me more of that. You feel me? Like just use the words properly. Use the words with some actual consciousness. You feel me? Like if you're gonna have if you're gonna have a freaking quantum computer at your disposal, your brain, your mind, have a whole fucking ship that can go anywhere. It can be calibrated and configured into whatever type of body you want it to be. If you know the molecules, if you know the structure, so you gotta be pretty straight and narrow in this hole. What the? So yeah, yeah, you gotta definitely change this. You know, this worshiping to omni shipping, and then this praying to perpetuating. If you want anything to go about, because I was just asking myself lately, I was like, dang, should I pray? And I just kept asking myself. I even asked myself, I would just say it out loud and then, like, you know, not get any reaction at all, like no feedback, like a neutral feedback. And I'm like, still just wondering, and I'm realizing I gotta take my own advice. Like I just told somebody that um, when you don't like something, you just be neutral to it. And so you neutralize it. Don't go negative with it because that's going to just bring it back to you, you know. Because what happens when you go negative goes right back to the positive. Taurus, magnetic fields, all that shit. You seen it, you knows it. The pole, the big egg circle. I told y'all, man, it's no hole. But it looks like it because it's on 2 dimensional. But if you look at 3D, it's like that. And the magnet is inside of that. There's even points getting in there. And so, you know, the magnetic field was never supposed to be like hold open like that. Like I was telling y'all before in the last video, it's really an incubation system for the children. But all children must be born, right? That's how like people are praying. They're praying for children now. Praying on children too. It's fucking human trafficking shit. That's another thing. I'm gonna make a task force. I'm gonna link with some people. I'm gonna make a task force for that because that gotta stop. And I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. But you already heard what it is. And no, my spirit, my omni spirit, higher self is getting to it. Um, but yeah, guys, I love all y'all, and just try omni shipping. Don't even like you can't look it up. You feel me? You really gotta follow your intuition and your logic. So go into it and just tell yourself, give yourself a couple minutes somewhere where you're by yourself. Like I'm about to omni ship and pray. I got my shit. Look a little program trying to get my. Let me take that out. Let me take that bitch out because that shit ain't cool. Yeah, I see. I see now. I see how that nigga Dolo. I Look at the nigga Dolo. Wait, you can see his stance. You can see where he at. I'm just talking to myself out loud. Yeah, guys, and just seen 10:10, so it's time to get up out of here. Or maybe I should wait till 11:11. Nah, but yeah, guys, just go in there and try to omni ship and or not omni, but omni ship and perpetuate, and you're gonna see some changes and you're gonna see some cycles because whatever you're perpetuating is just what's going on right now in your life or your inside life, your internal life. That's the most important life. And then with that being said, I'm out of here.